I wouldn't have it any other way.
As they kissed, Octavia moved away, her smile slipping as Louisa approached. Astute as any human being could be when it came to Octavia's and Nancy's inner feelings, Louisa was stalwart, hard-working, and ambitious. Traits that Octavia liked to believe she had now embodied herself. Yet her insecurity and current self-loathing proved all too clearly how far she had to go before she was anywhere near as confident and self-assured as Louisa. She stopped at Octavia's side and gazed towards Nancy and Francis as they walked down the steps and onto the pavement, where a small crowd of well-wishers had gathered. "What's wrong, Octavia?" Louisa asked. "Your smile is fooling no one." Octavia stared resolutely ahead. "Nothing's wrong. I'm just thinking." "About what?" "The future." "What about the future?" Octavia turned, saw the concern in her friend's violet gaze, but tilted her chin anyway. "I think it goes without saying that the Carson Street house is not the same place it was when I arrived 6 months ago, and no doubt it will be different again come another 6 months." "And that's a bad thing?" "It is when I have nothing else in this city but you and the house. It's time for me to start thinking of what I will do going forward." "You have absolutely no need to worry." Louisa slipped her hand into the crook of Octavia's elbow. "The house will stay open for many a year yet. Now that I've taken on Adelaide and Eliza, who are that much younger than us, I hope our income will increase, and you can continue to work without additional pressure." "You know as well as I do that the house will not continue as it has been." "Why?" "What about Jacob?" Determination clouded Louisa's eyes as she stared towards Jacob, where he stood within a small circle of gentlemen. "I suppose you overheard Jacob contemplating our future. Well, whatever he might say, the house is under my authority, and whatever happens with it is entirely up to me." Octavia followed her gaze. "Jacob is a good man, but there is not a man on earth who does not have a need to control a woman once he claims to love her." "Don't be absurd. Do you know how bitter you sound?" "With good reason." "All I'm saying is that a woman should be wary of any man, do all she can to retain her independence, work as well as she can, control her destiny in any way possible. Love leads to weakness, does it not? You will eventually be persuaded to Jacob's preferences, mark my words." "I will not." Despite the annoyance in Louisa's gaze, Octavia could not stem her simmering panic, the unrelenting belief that time was running out, and she had to do something to shape her future. "All right, then. What of Nancy and Francis?" "What about them? Surely you're not concerned Francis will do wrong by Nancy?" Louisa stared at the man in question, her jaw slightly tightening. "Neither of us will stand by and let Nancy be hurt." "Of course not. I think he and Nancy will do well. They have their mission at the workhouse, a nice home and a baby on the way. There's much to keep Nancy busy and absent from Carson Street, which is only right." "Then what is it bothering you?" Louisa raised her eyebrows, her gaze stern. "You sound almost resentful that one of your closest friends is happy and has married the man she loves. This is not like you at all. I was half expecting you to be tormenting Nancy by now and thoroughly enjoying yourself." Shame brought heat to Octavia's cheeks, but she would not waver. "I am happy. Just troubled. I feel as though all of us have risen with the success of the brothel, but if it closes, what then? Nancy is now married, and the same will be true of you and Jacob come Christmas. Children will follow too." "Children?" Louisa huffed a